मैं प्रोफेसर सायरा अफजल डीन इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ पब्लिक हेल्थ वेलकम करती हूँ प्रोफेसर अली हमाद अकबर को, जो कि इस वक्त प्रोफेसर हैं इन यूईटी एंड ही हैज़ ए ग्रेट रोल इन आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस. It is my pleasure to introduce him. Dr. Ali Hamad Akbar, who obtained his bachelor's degree with distinction in electrical engineering from NUST, Pakistan. As an intern, he worked at Pakistan Communication Industries, wherein he proposed and incorporated enhancements in Norwegian telephone sets. And in 1998, he was awarded Merit Scholarship for MS in New South Wales, Australia University, which concluded with his research findings and in optical communication systems. And now he is PhD and working as professor and chairman of Computer Engineering Department at UET, which is a premier university in engineering and technology. He has been working in the application of artificial intelligence into various application domains. Especially of relevance here is the role of generative artificial intelligence for medical applications. He is an advocate of cautiously adopting generative AI in healthcare, where complementary or replacement roles of artificial intelligence are being explored. This talk aims at analyzing the veracity and efficacy of the same, and it has been a wonderful talk. So my question is, what is the future role of artificial intelligence in medical healthcare?
Very kind, Ben, for inviting me over. Artificial intelligence in healthcare would address simultaneous issues, starting from pre-hospital care to in situ on-premises treatment of the patients, both in emergency settings and in wards, and subsequently for consultancy purposes across different domains of healthcare. And then it would also help the patient to keep in touch with the medical community and know of the prognosis of one's own pathology, and subsequently it would also help the medical community to understand the wider permeation or the um, progression of a certain disease in a certain demographic. So this would help the public health officials to take more informed decisions with regards to what particular kind of ailments, what diseases, and what endemic um, pathologies are associated with certain communities.
Thank you very much. And what is your advice for the doctors who are adopting artificial intelligence here in Pakistan?
First of all, it is heartening because we always respect doctors for their uh, hard work and grit. Now that they have to come across artificial intelligence as a compulsion, it is important to understand that artificial intelligence is something that is a twin-edged sword. It can be used for the betterment of the overall investigation and the diagnosis and the treatment uh, stages. But at the same time, if it is not cautiously adopted, it might lead to misdiagnosis, and it could have implications that would be uh, detrimental to not only individual patients but also to the community at large. So my advice to the young doctors who are embracing this artificial intelligence as a practical alternative, and as you rightly said, both as a complementary and as a replacement technology, I think doctors must understand that the human aspect should be there to make the final judgment call, because artificial intelligence systems, though are dependable, but they do make mistakes, and these mistakes often go unnoticed, that we refer to in academic parlance as something known as hallucination.
Thank you very much. Today we have a wonderful lecture on artificial intelligence hallucinations by Professor Ali Hamad Akbar. And thank you very much for bringing knowledge to us, sharing your wisdom, and making us wiser. Thank you very much.